This video is for students in Mr. Camacho's Social Studies class for the 2015-2016 school year. I just remembered that I have a board here for this identifying the video. This one is Unit 1, Learning Target 3. And in this learning target, students will analyze a map to read and write latitude and longitude coordinates. We did very well on this learning check as a whole group. Everybody knew pretty much exactly how to use the grid coordinates and the global grid to find absolute location. Key things here are you need to know that the equator is 0 degrees latitude. Likewise, the prime meridian is 0 degrees longitude, so if you know where those lines start, that really helps you out. Now, on the other side of the world of prime meridian, we have the international date line. That's at 180 degrees longitude, whether you want to call it east or west, it doesn't matter. We use these things, the map grid, to find absolute location, and as long as you know that parallels are lines of latitude and meridians are lines of longitude, those are another names for them, then you're in good shape as far as the vocabulary goes for this particular learning target. For the most part, in this case, the big thing that you're going to need to do is be able to find absolute location using the degrees and grid coordinates on a map. Now, you've got a lot of resources in your hands from what we've done in class regarding this. We've practiced this a lot in class, so I'm not overly concerned unless you struggled with that. But you can get any map, and you can Google online if you want to and find some maps with grid coordinates on there and find practice using it. Another great way to practice would be to play the board game Battleship. That's always been the analogy used ever since I was a kid, I'm sure. Whenever you find A6 on the or C9 on the Battleship game board, you're practicing finding absolute location using latitude and longitude. It's just a little bit more lines, and all the lines are imaginary, so it's about estimating what line goes in between two lines that are on the grid coordinates. So if you can do absolute location, you are set up for major success for learning target 3. Be prepared on this one to be able to do both things. Be able to be given the location of a city and be able to find that city, whatever city that is, identifying it. The big thing is the map you'll use will have N, S, E, and W, and you have to pay close attention that if the coordinates are 38 degrees north, you go 38 degrees north and not 38 degrees south. Although typically students will get that backwards the other way around. And then the east and west coordinates. Make sure that if it's 50 degrees west, you don't go 50 degrees to the east. So use the letters as well as the numbers on the indicators of the map you're using. You're also going to have to be able to tell me the location of a city. So, for example, if I said Washington, D.C., or St. Petersburg, Russia, or Shanghai, China, you're going to have to be able to use a map and tell me what are the coordinates. This part of the test will be multiple choice, so you'll have a guess, but you can best believe that the north, south, east, west will probably be your biggest things. One way to double check yourself is to check the hemispheres. For the United States, anywhere in the United States, we're going to be in the northern hemisphere and we're going to be in the western hemisphere. So when you think about it on those terms, then the coordinates should be X degrees north and X degrees west. And so that should set you up for success in learning target 3. Good luck.